Oh boy, if there was one thing that I was constantly struggling with when it came to my outside appearance, it was my posture. And a variety of factors played into me walking in a C shape. The first factor was the fact that I was constantly spending time on social media, being just hooked on it, like a fish on a hook, quite literally and figuratively as well. I was spending hours every single day just scrolling through the YouTube homepage, watching videos about video games, watching videos about anime, watching videos about general knowledge, watching videos about random bullshit that came into my mind. And yeah, that led to me doom scrolling for hours on end, seeing no end in sight, whilst I was doing it most of the time just so that the time could pass even faster and I could go to sleep even faster. And the second factor, and the one that actually influenced heavily the first one and many, many small others along the way, was the fact that I didn't mean anything. Yeah, sure, ever since I was a small child, everyone told me that I was basically gifted, that I was smart, I was intelligent, I was empathetic. The third one is true, by the way. But when I had those times in school where my grades were the lowest, yeah, suddenly everyone turned to the boat and they started to call me the opposites. They started to get disappointed in me. And long story short, it led into a huge downward spiral that still somehow continues to this day in the education system, but now it is at a lower pace and I'm getting quite better at my grades. And over time, as I grew up and I didn't feel comfortable with the real world, I spent most of my time in the digital world, basically like escaping the matrix, escaping the universe, escaping the challenges that I had to face. Like a man, I was hiding behind the screen so that I wouldn't get yelled at by my disappointed parents. I meant nothing. And this continued to around when I was 16 years old. And that was the year when I had fucking enough. And I decided to start something better for myself. I was finally motivated to go all out on my self improvement journey and improve in the three biggest desires of the human mind, which are health, wealth, and relationships. And the biggest one that I was looking forward to was the mental health, which is a subcategory of health. And bro, I wanted to absolutely master the mental health. And then I wanted to teach it to the outside world so that other people can learn from my past mistakes and so that they can leverage me as a tool to grow faster like there's no tomorrow whatsoever. And so, as I started absolutely fucking binge watching the entire YouTube space when it came to mental health, when it came to self improvement videos, when it came to long term guides on willpower, discipline, on focus, on productivity, and all of these other things, I found out that after like 6 months of also combining this with some healthy habits like meditation, journaling, and gratitude journaling, my mental health absolutely exploded into something unimaginable. It evolved into something superior, into something unfathomable than what it was 6 months before. I basically became so happy, so thought free, so mindset free that I just started to smile subconsciously. Like, you could see me start to walk around with a smile on my face, which continues to this day. Not because I was high on something, but because I just am, and I deserve to be like that. And that is the most wonderful feeling that you can get from this. And the better benefit, I started to walk straighter in an I shape. Well, of course, those mindset shifts that I gathered along the way, they played a huge role in that also. But the mindfulness and the fact that I could now face any kind of challenge without any resistance from myself was absolutely incredible. I became this like machine, this like 2.0 version of me that was constantly evolving and that was on a actual confident trajectory in his life. I finally gained the confidence that I needed, that I never received from the education system. I was finally on the right path that I had to cut out for myself, that I needed to forge slowly but surely, and it was finally working out for me. And other people fucking noticed. Suddenly, I had girls from my school, dude. They were literally saying me, "Hi, TR," and I was like, "Hi." I was suddenly receiving so many new compliments on a day-to-day basis, not from just my family, but from my friends also. They were recognizing how much I was hardworking, how much I was focused, how much I was destined, how much I was willpowered, how much I was disciplined. And the best of all, and the best benefit that I was looking forward to, was the fact that I was finally walking straight in an I shape, and I finally escaped the C shape. And everyone fucking noticed, including my grandma, which was the main person who was telling me all this time to walk straight. Because every time when I would be at her house before I started my self improvement journey in summer of 2023, every time when I was at the toilet in her toilet and the bathroom, they're on the opposite corners of her apartment. So I need to walk the entire way. And whenever I would do that and I would want to clean my hands, I needed to walk even through the living room. And yeah, every time when I was walking through there, my grandma would always remind me to walk straight. But now she didn't. Now she was complimenting me that I was finally walking straighter, and that was one of the best feelings that I received. The best benefit that you can get from any kind of confidence, from any kind of mastery in some kind of skill, from any kind of work that you do, is the opportunities that come along the way through relationships. When it comes to networking, when it comes to respect, when it comes to other contacts, anything. Once you become confident and you finally start to show some kind of results because your outer appearance perfectly reflects your inner appearance. Meaning that if you walk in a C shape and you constantly have an fuck you expression on your face, like you just don't care, then of course people are going to be repelled by you. But if you continue to improve yourself, if you get new knowledge every single day, if you improve your focus, your willpower, your discipline, your productivity, your mindfulness on a day to day basis, and you start working on something that brings you fulfillment for the long term, something like a authentic activity, like your purpose in life, then after you master it, after like 6 months or possibly even a year, once you see those results, you will now have also something to talk about that will make you unique in any kind of conversation, which is another huge benefit of confidence. But the reason why you get confident in life is because you have something that you can like lean on, something that you can rely on when it comes to conversations in general. And people will see this. People will see that you will have something going on inside of your life. And let me tell you this. Women, they want to have fun, but they don't want to be your fun. So when they see that you're having fun with something else, like you have some kind of a business model that that you're working on a day-to-day basis, or you box, for example, or you have any kind of club that you attend, like golf, I don't know, cycling, or any kind of these activities, then she wants to join. She wants to be a part of that. She wants to be there with you. She doesn't want to stay at home with you watching Netflix all day. That would be boring, and she would leave like after an hour, or give or take 2 hours if she's actually a nice human. But you understand. And this kind of applies to guys also. That's saying because everyone has some kind of feminine energy inside of them. So they want to have fun, but they don't want to be your fun also. So you need to have some kind of purpose in your life also. But ultimately, what I'm trying to say in this video is that no matter the skill that you have right now that you're mastering, whether it would be a martial art, a musical instrument, a teaching skill, for example, a language, whatever, any kind of activity at all that you can master for the long term and that fulfills you to the point where 3 hours feel like 5 minutes, for example, then after a while, after a couple of months, after so many trials and tribulations, and after also continuing your self improvement journey, doing the good habits, waking up at 5 a.m., and all these other good things that come in life, you'll get so confident that you'll literally radiates this energy besides you. I don't want to say aura, but it is kind of brain rotty, but still, it perfectly embodies what I'm trying to say right now. That other people will couldn't help but just notice and adore about you, and they will want to be part of your life. You'll get so many networks through this, so much respect, so much positive energy from this, and you will get into such a positive feedback loop that you will never want to come back. You will continue down this path full of trials and tribulations towards mastering it even more. And that right there is the best benefit of having a powerful confidence in any kind of skill. So that's why going through the trials and tribulations is hard right now. But that's the reason why it is also so beneficial for the long term. So keep strong, buddy, because you just don't know when you will break the dam. And for example, that huge long term reward will come to you. You just have to wait and see. If you want to join a community where we discuss our mental health and full of like minded men who share the same values as you, the same likes and dislikes, the same goals as you, who are becoming the best version of themselves every single day to surpass you in the race of men, but at the same time, they will give you knowledge and life advice whenever you need it on any kind of topic, then you can join our Discord clan in the description. I know that if you're watching videos like these and willing to take action, then I know that you have way more potential than you think you have. So please harness it and stop being held back by your surroundings and grow with us like there's no tomorrow. But besides that, you can like the video, you can subscribe if you like, join the email list in the description and get yourself a free ebook about mindfulness. Comment on which part of the video you liked the most and which part of the video you will implement in your daily life. Don't forget to join the clan, you're still invited, and become a part of the family. If you want to learn about healthy mindsets that brought me all of this confidence that I have right now, that brought me the consistency to upload all of these videos on this channel, that brought me a huge and a powerful body that I cherish to this day, then I highly suggest that you should go check out Timeless Leaders Mindsets. They will bring you an unbreakable foundation of strong mindsets that will bring you success in the long term and in the short term as well by absolutely mending the fuck out of your mental health. So if you're interested in that, then please don't miss out. You'll be a fool to do that. And with that being said, thank you very much for watching this video and remember, no one is better at being you.